Yo, we're kicking this video off and making it as fast as humanly possible because I ran this pure fiction like 700 times and I'm actually tired of looking at any footage of it. And it took me forever to clear this. Just like the last video, we went in there with a baby herder who just does whatever she wants with 3 supports. Actually, no, I think in the last video we used a Clara. Yeah, we used the Clara. But honestly, Baby Herder's been my absolute goat for these pure fiction runs. She is a monster. And the new pure fiction changes that just allow you to beat the living hell out of ads to kill the boss. Insane. I had to go do a quick little stat check on her around this time. I was completely baffled that she was just pumping out the numbers she was pumping out. At this time in the video, my remembrance Trailblazer is basically brand new. He only has his base traces. I managed to get him hyperspeed though. I took off some of the gear on my Branya and got him his major traces, all of them. Not in any particular order, just all of them. And left the rest of them the exact same way. He is also E6 because, you know, I just so happened to have all 6 Eidolons from doing random content in the game. I was putting it off because not having voices in the game is crazy boring and it's jarring. It's kind of ruins my immersion really bad, actually. So I was just holding off on doing it in general. But this was a pretty thunderous run. Previous runs, they were good, but not this good. I was actually dying around this time at 27,680. I think I hit 30k a bunch of different times. But I was super locked in for this final run. I told chat I got like 3 more attempts in me. Flopped the first attempt immediately after that. And yeah, then we just fried. We just fried. So this is you know, 3rd out of the 2 attempts I gave myself before I just packed in this whole pure fiction because I was literally struggling that bad. So the team up here before though was like, you know, the typical Himiko, Herda, Fug, and Sustain. But I just kept feeling like I need one more thing to just really get the ball rolling for me here. Because of the nature of the pure fiction, alts and basic attacks put the shatter on these monsters, and then you want to trigger the shatter, you know, to cause massive damage. So basically, alt skill, or alt follow up, all that fun stuff. So, you know, this team made a lot more sense. So I just threw the big tree up here, and we did some pretty insane work. Basically throughout this whole fight, the bread and butter was making sure that Robin had the Mim boost. So we had that true damage on her. And that's some very angry swings from me on Himiko because I didn't full clear. But yeah. We're on side 2 now, and we kind of just, I just needed anything. Himiko didn't feel bad on this side, so I'm just like, I'm just going to throw a Himiko with Fug on March 7th and Gallagher. So this is actually a pretty damn low cost clear. We got, you know, E0, S0, I guess, Tree and Robin on the other side, and just a Fug over here. E0, S0, Fug over here. Carrying my little Himiko around. This is really just a nothing run. There's not even any like much for me to say to you guys that I did over here. You know, it's basically just the first round, which is incredibly easy. Everyone should get past this, no problem. And we just win. I just needed to do anything. I just needed to get like, you know, 20,060 points. So, and it sounds easy to do, but I was actually struggling to even do that over here. Because like I said earlier, you know, the other side was doing numbers pretty frequently. It was just I couldn't get anything done with the second side. But I had to run a sustain with this team because I didn't believe in my ability to run it sustainless. Because once you get to the second round, the slowdown is insane. Like, you can't do anything. So I just said, you know, screw it. We're going to put the Foog Himiko over here because Foog does at least make some sense. And then march so that we can at least get some kind of break damage. And it worked out surprisingly well. You know, March is breaking the little small enemies and generating any kind of stack for Himiko was magnificent. And I think we even started to like flip-flop like who I was giving, like where I was throwing the ult to, or the Foog skill to. I feel like I gave it to Gallagher like once. That could be a lie though. I'm literally looking at it. I don't think I did that. Don't listen to this. This is a lie. But yeah, we hit that 60k and I was just like, you know what? Thank God. I'm just going to turn on auto. We're going to let this thing ride. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching the Pure Fiction video. This was a fun, enjoyable experience. You guys have seen the stats of all these characters in previous videos. I don't particularly see the need to put them in there, but you know, if you're pissed off about that, then just write in the comments and I'll get the builds out to you ASAP. Oh, gracious subscriber of mine. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
No sustain, almost full clearing with just baby her spinning out of her fucking mind.